Hi everybody. For this vlog post, as the title stated, I titled it Social Media Romeo's Vlog. This isn't anything new. I've talked about it before. I've also blogged about it a couple times as well. Um, I dubbed them Social Media Romeos because it was just kind of a funny thought that came to mind. And I've had a number of accounts, mainly through Instagram. I've also had people bother me through like Twitter and Facebook as well. And they're basically accounts that just kind of hound you for random things. And especially through Instagram, it's usually direct message, and through all of the social sites, basically, it's a direct message. And of course, I see it and I look at it and I reply back because I don't know exactly what it's for, because it's usually just a basic hello. And I know better, let's be honest, I know better. But sometimes I don't know if it's a company or somebody that works for a brand or whatnot, so I reply. Well, 9 times out of 10, it's somebody claiming that they're looking for a date, or they came across, my profile and I'm so cute, yakety yakety, you guys kind of get the spiel. So usually within the first so many interactions, it's usually the basics. The person either tells you that they're single, divorced, or widower. That one has come back up again, by the way, for anybody that's had any unsolicited messages, shall we say. And the last one was the other day, which was quite interesting because this person sent pictures of someone that they claim to be. I don't need pictures of people I don't know who they are. It's kind of creepy. And the person sent pictures of someone that was dressed in medical attire, basically like scrubs, like the person must have been a doctor and maybe they were working abroad. I didn't know who that person was. I never put a lot of stock into these people claiming that they're whoever they claim to be, because as we all know, you can find pictures for free, or you can take someone else's pictures very easily these days online. Um, and it's kind of scary, and it's also kind of unsettling in a sense, because the people just send you random pictures, and I don't know if the person thought that I was going to say, oh, you're so handsome, or whatever they expect. I just was very direct and said, I don't know what this is trying to prove. I have no idea who this person is. Please don't send me pictures because I didn't ask for them. And they sort of backed off. And then they sent me a little note saying, that they were so lonely and that they were a widower. And I was like, well, that's basically, I'm sorry, but how am I supposed to help you there? And this is the thing, though. I'm calling it a scam because basically we know it probably is. It varies from profile to profile. I've had people write to me or send messages, direct message, saying that they're a widow with one child, a widow with 2 children, divorced, or single for some other means, by other means, or just single in general. Half the time I don't ask. I don't want to know. It's not my business. But I guess they figure that if they start to try to charm you, that you're going to give up all your information. At this point, I've gotten to the point where I just play along, and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Of course, it gets annoying, and yes, once again, I know better. But when you have this happen on a regular basis, sometimes I reply back out of sheer annoyance. Most of the time too, I've noticed that a lot of the profiles will disappear after a while, like maybe either somebody complains or Instagram catches on to them and they shut them down, which is a relief. But again, I have also had people ask, or profiles ask, for money. Not physical money, but money in terms of gift cards. I've had profiles request iTunes gift cards, and I think somebody asked for one, or a profile asked for one for Walmart, which I found kind of entertaining because I was like, where on earth are you that there's not a Walmart? And I thought that was just kind of funny. Other than that, it's basically been just random shenanigans, as I like to say. Because basically, it's the people that are hoping that, or the profiles that are hoping that you'll be charmed by them, and all is right with the world. I just find some of those funny. Some of those are quite interesting, and some of them that they're hunting down inspirational quotes and copying and pasting them into the messaging service. And that is where it gets me, and that's where I kind of start to ask questions, and I play along and I say, oh wow, that's such a nice inspirational quote, fill in the blank. And then it's kind of, that's where it moves on to where they're like, oh, but you're so this and you're so that. I'm like, I don't know any of you people, I don't care. So it's just an interesting concept, and as we know, we should all be careful when we're online. And again, it's interesting to see what the outcomes of these are. The one thing that I would suggest is, no matter how bad the sob story is, don't send gift cards, don't send PayPal, don't send any means of funds whatsoever, because you don't know where that money is going, and you don't know how your information will be used either, if the person is requesting a mailed gift card or something like that. Because I think we've all seen the scams on the news where people have the pop-ups that their computers are being held for ransom and they have to send off a ridiculous amount of money in gift cards to some other unknown address in another part of the world, or even here in the United States too. So just be careful. And I would like to know if anybody has had any of this happen. And if you have any good stories, share them in the comments below, because there's been some stuff that I've seen that just makes me laugh. And it's always interesting to see what others have encountered while you're online. So have a good day, everybody. Bye.